When I divorced him, our daughter was 2 years old. Every time we fought, he would threaten to take her from me. And he thought that I deserved to have everything taken from me. My house, my horses, my kids, even the ones that weren't his. After she was born, it got so much worse. The control became too much to handle. I don't really want to be talking about all of this. I would prefer that this didn't happen. We didn't go to trial the first time, so the courts did not hear all of this drama. A lot of what I'm going to say in these videos, the judge did not hear. A lot of it also was in the previous order. I'm guessing he didn't read that because we did have a very specific parenting plan, which was a, true indication of how complicating it was. After I filed divorce, I ended up needing a stalking order in order for things to stay civil and safe between us as we went through the motions of divorce. That order stayed in effect for 45 days, and after that we proceeded through mediation for almost a year. We had agreed on the homeschooling, and we had agreed on the alternative medicine, naturopathic doctor. She was seeing a pediatrician. Throughout the marriage, we all saw the naturopathic doctor. This is important because in the trial, the judge said that her education and her health care was a problem, and it wasn't. My ex-husband didn't bring up either of those issues because these are things that he agreed on through mediation initially. He was not contesting this in this motion. He was only wanting to change custody because I moved 2 hours away from him and that I was living in a camping trailer. Listen to this piece of audio from the trial. This is the judge talking to my ex-husband.
Would you be enrolling Ashlyn in school?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Where would she attend school? And has she been, as far as you know, has she been attending public school this fall? It's October now. They've had school for a month.
That would be a question for her mother because she says she's homeschooling her right now.
Both of you have joint legal custody, so you both have to agree on where the kids go to school.
I guess I haven't really been involved in that decision except that she said she was going to homeschool her.
I can see why you don't want to continue with joint legal custody.
He was telling the judge that he didn't know because he wasn't really involved in that process. The judge misunderstood that by assuming he meant I was keeping him from the process, but my ex-husband just genuinely didn't have an interest in those things. He had me take care of all the education stuff, all the medical stuff. He didn't know that stuff because he just didn't want to know the stuff. This happened right in the beginning of trial, so I think this misunderstanding was a big factor in the judge's overall demeanor throughout the remainder of the trial. He thought that my ex-husband had a problem with her being in a private school or a Christian school, and that was not the case. He thought that there was an issue with me not having a pediatrician set up in the area yet, and that was also not an issue. She is a healthy child. She didn't need to see a pediatrician. My priority was getting her disability service transferred. She has developmental delays, and she needed to have those services restarted in the new area. So the judge just was not listening to the facts of the case, in my opinion, and that is why I filed the appeal. I do think that there is a justifiable reason for me to have the appellate judges overlook the case. Make sure you follow my page and like this post. You can help our efforts in the appeal by sharing, liking, following, or hopping over to my GoFundMe page or Cash App account to make a donation.